Nikki was not happy with Asana trade, so wonder where I could have done better in terms of the trade management. Should a stop loss place lower? Also wonder it has potential to reinitiate long. Okay, initiate long at 113, October 13 here. So probably that's your entry. Okay, initial stop loss at 106. So your entry is 113. Your stop loss is 106. So it's here. And you move your stop to 121 to protect some profit. So somewhere around here to trail based on a swing low. Okay. Okay, maybe your swing low, then you put it somewhere around here, and then you get stop out here. Right. Okay. And then now I think is come back up and is at the all-time high again. Right. So let's look at Asana. In terms of your entry, I think is very nice. So you have a very nice entry. So this is a daily chart, and look at this. So that is the upsloping type of the reaccumulation range, and that is the marking up, and there's like a change of character. So there is definitely a good entry. So your entry is at 106 here. Okay, sorry, your 113, and then your stop is 106. So 13, that's your entry. I think the entry is very good because this is the first reaction down, supplies decrease. So after that, it forms a higher low. So you lean on the hourly pivot, the time frame, and you trade based on a breakout. I think the entry was very good. And you place your stop here, which is a valid stop. Subsequently, you move your stop at 121 here, somewhere around here, and then you get stop out here. Okay. I mean, I see the problem because if you pay a closer look here, your structure is this, right? So although your entry is based on a very small structure, but overall, by leaning on this big structure, you see the breakout. After the breakout, a test, and then continuation. Subsequently, there's another test here. But we always want to think the support as an area rather than as a single line. So that's why I don't really I always just advise or encourage people not to move the stop back to the breakout point or to break even, because a lot of time when people trade the breakout, let's see here. So this is the pivot, this is a previous swing high, and here's the breakout. So a lot of people will trade this, the breakout, and then subsequently when they see it's moving up, then they will quickly move the stop to break even because they buy the price here, and then likely they get stop out immediately. So they get stop out by the pullback. But some people, they might just say, they think that, okay, I see this, I see the pullback, tested the previous access line, so now I move the stop here. That will be safe, and then I want to protect the profit. But often when you move the stop at the access line, you will often see a lot of the tests happening, because that is how, like the SOP, the market is constantly testing the price, testing the supply. So you see that here's a higher low test, here's a lower low test, another test. Maybe it can just go down to have another test. So it's always not a good idea to place your stop just very close to the swing, the breakout point here. So if you buy at here 113, this is your entry and your original stop here. At this point, I will probably still maybe move to just below this bullish bar. So move it to somewhere around 117 or 116. If you really want to protect more, then you probably will move it to here. So based on this swing low, rather than just move it to too close to the pivot, because this is like the axis line. Whenever there's a previous resistance, once it's broken out, it will often get tested. So you can see tested once, tested twice, tested 3 times. Maybe you can come back, test it another times, who knows. So by placing your stop below, slightly below, will be a lot safer if you really want to ride the whole trend. So unless you are a very short-term swing trader, so let's see that let's say you buy it here, then you just want to ride this. Then when this change of character bar happen, then you just immediately exit your trade because here is your swing. But if you think that Asana has the potential to move like this, maybe keep moving up, or maybe you think that at least you want to have a one-on-one projection based on this rounding, so could have more upside ahead, then you need to have a wider stop in order to catch more profit. So in short, your entry is superb. This is like almost like a perfect entry, very good entry, and your initial stop is good, but your trade management you might need to adjust your stop slightly wider if you want to catch more profit. So always remember to avoid placing your stop just below the axis line. So this is the place where it will get tested quite a lot of times.